Okay, hi everyone. How are you doing today? My name is Alethea. I go by RaineOnTheCharts on YouTube, and I typically go live at um what time? 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I'm going live a bit earlier today. It's a beautiful day outside. How are you doing today? My name is. I don't want to be in here at 5 o'clock. I actually want to be outside. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to come on a little bit earlier. So from the title, you see it says I'm going to be covering using the lot size calculator. Now, before I get into that, a little bit of housekeeping. Could you go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment on my videos? And I have tons of videos going over trading basics, whether it's forex, crypto, stocks. The way you read the charts applies. It's the same. You just need to know how to read the charts, know support, resistance, trend lines, and you can trade anything in that space. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you are a subscriber, I want to say thank you so much. And thank you for sharing in advance. Thanks for sharing the video. Oh, okay. And hello, Dolphin. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, I'm on a little bit early today. Um, I want to be outside later. I don't want to be in here at 5 o'clock. So I decided to do this stream at 12:30 today. I hope you're doing well. You're on mute. So if you're talking to me, I'm not hearing you. But yes, today I'm covering the lot size calculator. And I was saying everybody needs to like, subscribe, comment, share my videos. Now, a few of my trading partners are starting trading on a demo account, just to get practice in, and they're doing a 0.01 lot size. So I asked them, what size account do you actually have? And one person has a $3,000 account, another person has a $10,000 account. So 0.01 lot size is the smallest lot size that you can use to trade with. And the rule of thumb, if you're not going to go by a calculator, for every $100 that you have in your account, you do 0.01. So 0.01 for 100, 0.02 for 200, and so on and so on. So once you hit 1,000, your lot size would be 0.10, so 0.1. So having a 0.01 lot size is not really going to help you get to your goals. Imagine having $100,000 account and you're doing 0.01. 0.01, when you have a profitable trade, if it's say 10, 20 pips in profit, for those who want to be in and out, you're not even really making a dollar. Do you make a dependent? You may make a dollar, but it's gonna be more like 50 cents, something like that. And it's not gonna really be worth it if you're doing that lot size, which is what I was trying to explain to them when they were saying they want to be careful. I'm like, yes, you want to be careful, but you want to use a lot size that makes sense. Um, does that make sense to you, Dolphin? Can you answer? Or are you busy? I don't know. So I'm going to cover that calculator today. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. Okay. All right. So here is a lot size calculator. And no, you don't need to go and get a calculator like what Texas Instrument or something like that. No, it's actually a website. I did a video a few weeks ago talking about the different free websites that I used to trade. This is one of those websites. This one is called cashbackforex.com. So I used to use another site. What was the name of the site that I used to use? Let me see. Um, my FX book. I used to use myfxbook.com, but for some reason it hasn't been working for me for putting in the percentage that I want to risk. See, I'm here clicking on it, risk ratio, and nothing is happening. So all I did was I did a quick Google search. Hey, I see you there. I did a quick Google search and I was able to find another site that can do the same thing. So, they have that saying there's more than one way to skin the cat. So I found another way to skin the cat. What is this? Let me get rid of that. Found another way to skin the cat. So here we are. I'm using cashbackforex.com, and they have different types of calculators, PIP calculator, lot size calculator, which is the one I'm going to be talking about today, Forex rebates calculator. I don't even know what that is. Don't message me asking me. I don't know, right? Compounding calculator, that's another important one. So for the lot size calculator, here's what you're going to do. Whatever asset you're about to trade, and that's what you call whatever the currency pair is, whether Euro USD, NZD USD. I have GBP USD. That's the last thing I was looking at, I guess, right? So you just click the drop down and you type in whatever you're trading. Let's say GBPJPY. And you're just going to select that. I'm trading in US dollars. I imagine that most people are, but you would drop down. Your account is a US dollar account, I'm gonna imagine. So it's automatically there. But if randomly I have somebody watching in some exotic location and you're using something else, you just change it here, the deposit currency. What type of money did you deposit into your broker? You're gonna put it here. Your stop loss in pips. So I have GBP JPY selected here. And what I have learned, because I trade GBP JPY a lot, that is my go-to pair. GJ and GU are my go-tos. I trade the London session. I find that the Great Britain pound pairs, the zone, trading zone to zone, it's typically like a 50 pips from one level to another, 50 pips. So my stop loss, I would have it as 50 pips, right? Then my account balance, I'm going to put however much money I have in my account. So let's go with $3,000. So most demo accounts, the minimum that you can fund the demo is $3,000 for these accounts we have out here. So we're gonna go with that. And then you decide how much money you want to risk. Do you want to risk 1, 2, or 3% of your account? Whatever that is, you're going to just go ahead and put that there. 1% is the least that you can have. So put in 1%. Some people may want to do 0.5%, whatever it is, you divide it by 2. And then you just hit calculate. Once you hit calculate, it's going to give you your lot size. Lots, trade size. So here it says 0.0847. Are you going to be able to put in 0.0847? No, it's going to be the first two numbers after the decimal. this little dot here, that's a decimal point. So two numbers after, 1, 2. So it's 0.08. That is your lot size. And with a 0.08 lot size, if the trade doesn't go in your favor, and we know that when trading, it does not have to go the way you want it. So that's why you have risk management. So if it doesn't go in your favor, the most you could lose if it hits your stop loss is that 1% that you are willing to risk. 1%. So money at risk, 30 US dollars. A $3,000 account, 1% is $30. So if I take this trade and it goes against me and hits my 50 pip stop loss, I will lose $30. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. So you could lose $30 if it goes in the negative 50 pips, but you would not lose more than that because by putting 1% risk, you're saying that's what it is. And that's why you want to have your lot size. Imagine you don't use the calculator, you just wing it and you'll do like 0.5, something like that. You may end up being in shock by how much money you end up losing. Or say some people, they think that, oh, I can risk 10%. The lot size is 0.847. That's $300 if you did a 0.84 lot size, $300. So your lot size, you have to know what it is, and you have to know what dollar amount that represents. And the lot size calculator is what will help you with that. So let's go look at TradingView. This is another free website. There is a paid version, but you don't have to pay for it. The paid version just gives you some added features, but you can definitely use it without those features. Why is this thing taking forever? Hold on. I'm trying to select charts. I need to reload the page. It's playing with me. Okay. So that was, I had set a notification on GBP AUD, and my computer, I restarted the computer before the live. So that notification had already triggered, but it went off again. So, okay. So remember I spoke about lot size and the pips. And I said, oh, GBP pairs do about 50 pips. GJ really does about 50 pips. So I like to go to the line chart when I want to look at my levels. All right, so let's put a line here. Let's put a line here. And let's just measure that so we can see. Here's the ruler, is the measuring tool. Click on that. From here to here, it was 59. So I'm like 10 off, but it's always somewhere around that. So 50 pips. And I'm telling you that because some people may not know how to really do the analysis as yet. So a lot of you are in chats where trade ideas are just given to you, and you may not know what the pips are. So a rule, just keep in mind, Alethea said, but it's not gospel. It's just based on me studying GJ for a while, that from one zone to the other, it's typically around 50 pips for GBP pairs. So if you get a trade idea because you're in one of those charts and you need to use the lot size calculator, because they're not telling you what lot size to use when you're in these different groups. And that is the missing ingredient for a lot of people, to know what lot size to use. Because if you have a lot size of 0.01, you're going to be making cents. You're not going to be making dollars. Let's see. Look, 50 pips, 0.002. For 50 pips, you'll make just $1 on $100 account. So you need to use the right lot size. Dolphin, does that make sense? I know you're driving, you showed your face. Maybe you can't answer. But
Yes, it makes
yeah.
sense. Yo.
Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. Okay, so that's GBP. Let me look at something completely different. AUD, USD. Oh, and that's the next thing I want to say, guys. One size does not fit all when it comes to trading. So GJ, the lot size was 0.08, right? If we keep the same info, 50 pip stop loss on a $3,000 account, risking just 1%, AUD, USD being the asset instead, do not assume that it will be the same. Let's take a look. It's 0.06. So it's a different lot size. So once you do it for one, don't think that it's just the default and that you're just gonna stick with that for all the different currencies, even though you should not be trading 5, 10 different pairs in a day anyway. When you're trading, yes, there are tons of different currency pairs, but you don't want to trade them all. You want to choose one or two, and you want to study that so that you know how that moves, and that is what you will focus on. Like on a good day, because I'm a scalper, I may trade 10, I may do 10 trades, but if you look, you will notice that the trades are all one or two pairs. It's typically GJ and GU, or sometimes I'll do Euro USD, but it's all going to be the same pair. It's not NU, AU, AJ, GJ. It's not 10 different things. It's the same currency pair, but I'm scalping, so I'm just getting in and out of the market. You want to get to know it. You gotta date it, right? It's gotta be like your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You gotta, have a relationship with the pair so that you'll know the moves, because the currency pairs, they repeat the same patterns over and over and over. So GJ was around 50 pips, right? Uh I haven't studied AU, but let's look at it. Let me see. Hmm. And that's for me, a scalper. So I'm gonna look at it on the 15-minute. So I go like here and I'll go here. Let's use the ruler now and see what that is. Why is it looking like it's 50 pips? Hey, that's 50 pips too. I don't know. Let's look. This is not something that I trade. Let's look here. Here. It's looking pretty similar. It's looking similar. So maybe AU is 50 pips as well. But you wouldn't know that unless you study the thing for a month or 2 months. Like GJ, I've been studying that for maybe 6 months. It's not something that you look at today and tomorrow and then decide, oh, it's the same thing today and yesterday. So therefore, that's what it is. You want to study it. Dolphin, which currency pairs do you study? What's your go-to pair? Do you have one?
I like the S&P 500.
S&P 500. So he's referring to indices, SPX, that's what it is. Yep, S&P 500. Um, and I'm a scaredy cat, guys. I do not trade this. So you having success with S&P 500? You've been having success with it? Or are you in the learning process?
I'm still like in the learning process, but it does. You catch it when it's moving. It does move, and it does move during the London session, as well as like around 9:30. You know,
Okay,
yeah.
so at 9:30, that's when the stock market opens. So that's why.
Mhm.
So the platform that I'm on right now, the guy has his live trading session right at 9:30. So we get on maybe 5 minutes before, and
Yeah.
then we're in and out, and it's within minutes, and it's over at 9:30 p.m. AM, 9:30 AM Eastern Standard Time. That's when the indices, that's when they're really moving, because
Yeah.
the New York Stock Exchange opens at that same time. So the
Mhm.
stock market is open, that's going to be really moving as well. And what I learned this week is that gold moves at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why, but I noticed that. I'm gonna check again this week to see if it's really a pattern or if it was just a thing, but it was just there. And then at 1 o'clock, it just started moving. I was like, wow, you know, as I like to trade when things are moving. I don't want to sit down with something that's like molasses. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I chose the London market. So I trade GBP pairs at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm not going to be trading GBP pairs at 9, 10 o'clock at night, you know? So, guys, I trade the London session. Is it that it's better than the other sessions? No, that's just when I want to trade my GBP. So somebody who likes to trade, say, Australian dollar or the yen, you may want to look into trading the Asian session, which is overnight. But overnight, I want to be sleeping. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. So the forex market, yes, it's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That doesn't mean you can trade every single pair at any given moment. I mean, you can, but to get the results that you're really looking for, you want to trade the currency pair, or in your case, Dolphin, you love the indices. 9:30 a.m., the stock market opens. So you're going to have that rush. You're going to have that movement at that moment. So, and you would only know that if you've been trading for a while. See, you said it, and I co-sign it. At 9:30 a.m., the market opens. That's why it moves like that. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, do you have any questions?
No, that's a nice calculator.
Okay.
I that before, yeah. I rather that.
Which calculator do you use?
I really hadn't been using one. I just
Really?
I just been going by my percentage, 1%, 2%.
Right,
Yeah.
but how do you know what the lot size is that corresponds with
I,
the
with the
percentage?
I don't really. I just do like most of the time is 0, 1, and I do maybe a couple of them.
Mm.
Zero, most time I use a 0.01, and I might just put 2 trades in or just one and let it roll because it
Wow.
it can go the opposite way on you.
Mm-hmm. But
But I
instead
haven't.
of having to do all of that,
Mhm.
wouldn't it be easier to just know what the appropriate lot size is?
Yes, that that, that,
You
that,
know?
that's so desired. Yeah, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
because
you
if
keep
you
back.
have a goal to grow your money by a certain percentage
Mhm.
and you don't know the right lot size, you could be doing yourself a huge disservice. Or on the flip side, someone who is not doing 0.01, but they're guessing and doing 1.0. So they're doing a standard lot. They don't know what they're doing. They
Mhm.
can just be, blowing accounts. So knowing the lot size is also a part of proper risk management. Yeah.
Yes.
And that way you can enter the trade, you make sure you have your stop loss in, and you don't have to be watching it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. You're
mm,
that you're 120% correct.
120%.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's really what I wanted to cover today. So now I can feel free to go outside, just like you are outside, and enjoy the sunshine. Like yesterday was crazy. I don't know why the rain just came like that. It was insane. I don't know what was going on. It looked yellow. Like today, things look all right. Like, are they gonna say it has something to do with Canada and wildfires? Right? The air quality still has been looking messed up. Is it like that where you are?
Well, right now, that's how it looks here. I'm in Williamsport,
Where's
and
that?
it's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm working it for the Little League World Series and the Major League Baseball classic game they got coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here for the whole month, and
The
I
whole
will,
month of August?
yeah, to the end till about the 25th.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, but I am able to trade from my phone during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but sometimes I can't like really watch it and study it like I would love to, like I really need to. I need to be looking at it right now and see where it could go. Like you're doing, get my levels down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the week, markup for the week.
Yeah, because you pay drastically if you don't. And
Oh,
sometimes I don't trade because I don't have it all together. I say, oh, I don't have time today to get it, so I let it go. And then other days, like it trends. I think I just go, and
yes.
a lot. It could move almost like 800 pips.
In
Like
a week, yeah.
yeah, I mean yeah, because one day I had it on. I started at the bottom of my um of my one of my levels, one of my points, and it
Mm-hmm.
was just steady going up and up and up and up and up and up and up.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
see, a lot of times I analyze and stuff like that happens, but because I'm a scalper, I get in and out, and then I look and I see it's going, and like, man, you know,
Yeah.
but you
You
know,
never
we, uh,
you never know because it could turn any minute.
that is true, but to to protect yourself with that, you know, you just take partials and you move your stop loss into a stop profit. But
Yeah.
I'm just in and out, in and out. So I miss out sometimes, but
Yeah.
what's for me is for me. It's not for me, you know.
Well, you know
No.
what? Because that's like hindsight. You know, if it's a big move, you know it was going that direction, but you really don't know how far. You know where the next level is, but when will it get there? Or, you know, so I think getting what you can get. Like they always say, that no one's ever mad at you for taking a profit.
Right. And that's what I learned from Trading in the Zone, that book. You read that book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said that when the market giving you money, take it. So
They,
I take it.
yeah,
Take it
they.
and go about my business. But
But I'm
yeah.
gonna check out the gold at 1 o'clock and see how that's going.
Yeah, take a look and see. I'm going to be looking at that. I'm going to be assessing that because I really haven't been a gold trader. I've tried and it's really beat me up. So I tend to just stick with my GBP pairs. But this past week, I was like, let me revisit again. And I was in there, I was in drawdown, but because I didn't have a big lot size, because I know that me and gold are not friends. So I had made the money that I had needed to make, but I'm like, oh, let me try gold. So I was under leveraging, like way low leverage. I was in like a 0.05, and it drew down. But
Mm,
then when 1 o'clock came, it started going back up in my direction. Like, yes. And
yeah,
then once I got into a little profit, I closed out. But that thing just kept on going. And then it was again, man, I should have stayed in. But it's okay.
yeah.
You know, it's
That's it.
all
Mhm. You got it. I learned not to
good.
get back in because every time I get back in, I instant drawdown.
Yes.
That's what it's
FOMO.
like that,
If
right?
you I'm not, if it's going, it's too late. You have to wait for a pullback. If you don't get a pullback, do not get in. No matter how tempting it may be, do not get in.
And
But
it is.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm going to end the live on YouTube, but I'm not going to end the Zoom. Hold on 1 second. Just want to say thank you, everybody out there in YouTube land, for tuning in. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe. Those of you who are not subscribed as yet, subscribe to my channel and share. And in the comment section, if there's anything that you would like to see me do, drop it in there. I'm open to hearing what you have to say. Anything that you feel like you could add. I'm always open to learning as well. But that's going to be it from me. See you guys later. Bye bye. Yes.